Hey friends, this is Dolynny TV. Glad to have you aboard here this afternoon, this morning, whenever you're getting a chance to tune in. Only a few hours left to vote for Kraft HockeyVille 2025. Crossfield needs your help. Go vote over, well, basically all you have to do, it's really simple. Google Kraft HockeyVille, get signed up, and get on to the voting page. It's unlimited. Vote for Crossfield, the Pete Knight Memorial Arena. Let's get going. Obviously, that is going to be a huge victory for the small town of Crossfield, one of my favorite little places in Alberta at this point in my life. Definitely, and would benefit a lot of my friends and their kids as well playing hockey. So looking forward to having you vote for that. And of course, looking forward to the Edmonton Oilers securing a victory against the LA Kings this afternoon during the countdown party for Kraft HockeyVille in Crossfield. I'll be over there watching that, and the Edmonton Oilers will be over in LA trying to kick butt and get this job done to jump up in the standings, and possibly, if the Calgary Flames can win in regulation against the Vegas Golden Knights, be only 3 points back of the division lead by all said and done at the end of the standings tonight. So there's a whole ton on the line for the Flames, keeping their season alive, which helps us strategically somehow. And then, of course, for the Oilers, gaining points and climbing up the standings. And then for Crossfield, if they announce today that Crossfield wins Kraft HockeyVille, that's going to be an absolute massive one. Friends, if you've seen the list of the improvements they're looking to make to the Pete Knight Memorial Arena, all would be absolutely awesome to see. It's just kind of one of those things. It's an arena similar to the situation we found ourselves in back in Cold Lake back in the day when Cold Lake ran for Hockeyville in 2006. Just it's kind of, the arena needs some improvements. There's some free money on the table, and if the community pulls together and wins it for the arena, that's going to change the outlook of a lot of kids here in Crossfield, and of course the surrounding communities as well. If you don't know, if you wander back to a few months ago on the channel, RMAA hosted Pack the Pete Purple Night in support of Kirsten's Place in Olds, and it's just kind of one of those things where honestly it was a magical night. But again, I'm mentioning RMAA simply because it kind of goes to show that Pete Knight Memorial Arena is not just Crossfield's hockey rink. It's Carstairs, Didsbury. That's kind of the conglomerate that goes together to form RMAA, Crossfield, Carstairs, and Didsbury. So looking forward to hopefully seeing some huge dollars go that way here today. But of course, we'll get back to the Edmonton Oilers here on the channel now. As the Oilers, well, they find themselves, like I said, just a few hours away from facing the LA Kings at the time of posting this video, and it's a massive tilt. You keep winning here. You basically, if you find a way to win out on the end of the season, you probably win first in the division. You find a way to go 5-2, you probably secure second. Anything below that, and you're probably murky middle, depending on how the games go against the LA Kings in the remaining few. So for the Oilers today, obviously you're down, might get an addition to the lineup in Trent Frederick. There's a whole bunch of variables, depends what happens. And for the Oilers, a victory today is just so crucial. So kind of, again, you're out of excuses at this point of the season. Everybody's dealing with injuries. We're all trying to get set up for the playoffs. We're all trying to rest the guys, and hopefully the Oilers find a way to just will through and get the victory here today against LA. That would be the most preferable outcome. Again, for first place in the division, though, it comes down to a little bit of help from our arch rivals, the Calgary Flames. Of course, they preferably win in regulation as well, and that gets us going. So we'll see what the story is today, but it's definitely going to be a big day, and I'm looking forward to getting down there to Crossfield and getting going for the party. So with that, really, I don't have much to add about the Oilers game other than I hope it's on at this party in Crossfield, which I think it is, so we should be fine as we march towards the end of Kraft HockeyVille's cycle for 2025. Crossfield squarely in the running, and I look forward to having you Google up Kraft HockeyVille, go out there and vote for Crossfield, and let's get this thing done, friends. I am up on out of here.